Hello, living in Boulder vlog for October 2nd, 2020. Turn the comments back on for the children. YouTube. Um, I just got up, pretty much. And then I got really high. I don't think I should have done that though, because my mom thinks she has coronavirus. I went and took her to the test yesterday, but I just talked to her. She said her fever's down, so yeah, I get asthma if I'm smoking weed and not exercising. So it was just like a knee-jerk reaction. I just woke up and yeah, I didn't do a video yesterday because I didn't get around to it, and then so I was just gonna do it at night. But then when night came, what time did I go to sleep? It was like midnight or something. I think I slept a lot. Maybe it was later, but yeah, I just slept until I passed out. I just passed out. I didn't have the energy to do the video, so I should have done it earlier. I finished yesterday working on links. Actually, I changed my project a little bit at the end. I was working on it was part of my whole bigger bicyclists for different distances to put on Google Earth. And I was working on the Race Across America, everybody who did the Race Across America. And I finally organized all of it, except for the ones since 2015. So I have to go actually plug in like 19 through 16. Maybe they have like results for 2020. I could throw that in. But, and I actually started, I opened up their website and I did like half of the 2019, but I just kind of got overwhelmed by my desire to do this other project that I'm working on my website, which is linking the like historical writers. I have all these books. I don't even know how many. I should know how many. It's probably like hundreds now. If you go to my education page, you can see all these books that I have the actual book in its entirety organized the way that I like to have it organized, the rainbow crystal, on my website. And so that makes it so that I can do Control Fs, because there's no other website place. Like, that's why I put them on my website. There's no other place in the world where you can put the whole book on one page, because I guess they were built when people had slow computers or something, or they wanted to do their word search the different way. But the best way is just have it scrolled, how you scroll it when it's on one page, because you can do the Control F. And so yeah, I do Control F, word search, and you can word search all the different other historians that came before them and philosophers. So I went to Montesquieu, who has a really big book. I can't remember how many pages, but it's really big. He's kind of like the guy who inspired the founding fathers to write the Constitution and the Federalist Papers. Montesquieu's wrote a treatise on all of the different forms of government and prescribed best balance of power. So and it should be more popular, but it's the best book to get links off of, because he was linking. That's like basically what the book is about. So I went and Control F to like Plato. Was Plato the only one? No, it couldn't have been Plato. I Control F all the philosophers from Greek on Montesquieu, and it was like 60 times or something like that, so that I could actually find the link to the exact place that they were talking. Because that's the other advantage that I have when I put it on one page, or when it's on my website, I can link to the exact part of where they say it. So I made the link, and but I already made the links, but I didn't make a link menu at the top. And so I just remembered that, and I said, okay, I have to know what the page looks like, because I think I was talking to Kirsten the other day, and I wanted to show her, or no, my mom, and I wanted to show her, but it's easier when you just show it all at once. So I went in and did a Control F of link, because I wrote link next to whenever I said, and I just cut, the sentence that he was talking about, and I put it up into, consolidated it into a menu of all the different times, and it takes maybe 2 screen worths of space. So yeah, it's concise, and that's the biggest book that you can take links from. But I was I think it was at my mom's yesterday. No, I fell asleep. I was in bed and I just had to check, so I checked on my phone, the word search on my phone, on Aristotle Politics for Plato. And yeah, and I think it showed up like 6 times. So I think I'm super tempted to go to all the different books that I have, starting with the easy ones like, I guess, Aristotle Politics, referencing Plato, and make those links again. And then make the link menu at the top. I just had another idea, actually, right now. What I could do is on the link page, the little link menu that I just made yesterday, where I have the quote of what he's talking about and you link to go there. I should have in another font what he's talking about. So you don't even have to click to the other page and zero in and look at it. You have an actual like highlighted quote. That would be really cool. I should try that. So yeah, that's what I'm tempted to do today. I'd say kind of between 3 things. Finishing the Race Across America, which is the easiest thing. I might start with that, but then also I kind of have on the tip of my mind, creating new links for on the other page, like on Plato, on all the other books, or adding the what he's talking about. The quote. I think I'll do that. Add the quote, what he's talking about, and then just try to do that with all the books. Because if I do that with all of the books that I have, I can then throw all of those little menus in one page, and so you can scroll down and just link all over. And then, of course, you can have that whole page read to you on your computer. Like you highlight it all, right-click, speech to text or text to speech. And that would be really interesting to listen to. I didn't listen to the consolidation on the menu that I did yesterday. I actually didn't even read it. I just copy and pasted the words. So yeah, that's something else I need to do today. But I just talked to my mom. I need to go to her house and vacuum. I was kind of too pressured, because I was too pressured to do a video yesterday. I was also too pressured to vacuum her house. I did some errands for her, got her some food at the supermarket, and then brought my vacuum to her house because her vacuum broke, like the belt broke, and so I have a cheaper vacuum. I brought it over there, but I was too, rushed to actually vacuum her house, so I came home. So I'm going to go over there now, vacuum her house. I was wearing a mask the whole time when I took her to do the test and hanging out with her. I had a N95 mask that she gave me the whole time, but hopefully I got exposed. Hopefully I don't get it. And that's why I need to not smoke any more weed. I got weed last night. I ran out last night, but then place was open until 9, and so I just kind of went there at like 8:30 because I had cash. My roommate gave me some utility money. So about the taxes, I brought all my taxes, or I brought those sheets that I got from state and federal to H&R Block, and I guess the lady said that because of the coronavirus, they did an extension on the taxes, and even though I did my taxes on time, I guess you were supposed to send a certain form, so they didn't get the form, and so then there's like confusion. They're supposed to give me a letter saying oops later on, so there you go with that. I was freaky, but I'm glad that's over with. Ooh, almost 10 minutes. Alrighty, talk to you tomorrow.